Yeah.
You could get down there in New Zealand and just rewrite modern versions of Jerry Clower jokes and probably take over the comedy scene there. stand up comedy, American comedy.
Mm-hmm. The authentic Southern,
like Roger Miller, have a little thing there.
Yeah, that would be that'd be something to try probably.
Joe Rogan come along and bust you out for stealing jokes, just like you did Carlos Mencia.
Yeah, which is crazy. Like, yeah, they said that basically, if you're a great artist, you steal everything. Right? And all that really says is like if you know the source material good enough to hack it, then you've been doing the work, right?
Oh yeah.
All these people, like, you get all these court cases now about songs, like that. What was that Pharrell Williams song with that?
Happy.
Was it?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Marvin Gaye's family sued him. It was like you can literally look at the bass note. I can't even read music, but they put the music next to each other, and even I could tell that is a different song. But
I remember that. I know what you're talking about. Like 3 years ago. Yeah,
all these courts now are taking and basically awarding millions of dollars to already rich people for theft. And it ain't even close to theft. And it's like, who gave this tone deaf judge, the ability to go in there and say that something is taken from another thing? Like,
yeah, some white dude in a suit. Like, thanks.
Like, have you ever seen, what is it, The Key of Awesome? A bunch of dudes that do like 65. They make a melody of 65 number one songs. And they're able to do that because most of your hit songs all have the same chord structures, the exact same chord structures from the Beatles on, like, or really from the 1940s and 50s on, is because people like to hear something that they know. They like to hear exactly what they know. And like, so now you got all these lawsuits where people are getting awarded millions of dollars for basically writing the same damn song. And it's like, well, they stole that from somebody else. So, like, for even Rogan to be doing that with outing people for stealing jokes.
Yeah, jokes are just rehashed stories. Been told since the beginning of time.
Yeah, you got 5 stories in the world, man.
Like, I just looked it up. It was Blurred Lines. Lines. It was, I remember that now. That was the bass line. Yep. All right.
It literally like, you can't overlay them 2 bass lines. They're not the same thing, but millions of dollars. I'm just hoping to get sued because, like, they're not going to get anything, but I'm going to get a lot of media attention.
So, yeah, I mean, that's the best case scenario.
That's the best case scenario for me. They ain't got nothing to take, and I might get famous off of it.
You down there in New Zealand, just go busk with a Trump hat on. They'll put you on the just play the Booger song wearing a Make America Great hat with a AR-15 shirt. You'll make the news. They'll be reverse that movie Blackfish. They'll be wanting to kill them dolphins. or the Bay. The Bay.
Yeah, the Japanese movie.
There was another one where that happened. Kookaburra with your bunch down there in Australia. Man at Work. The old child's song. That was before the Pharrell one, about 10 years. And that was the best thing in the world because now I love the song Men at Work. I bet I've given them 50,000 views since that court case came out.
I need to just figure out who to steal from at this point. But who can I steal from that will actually sue me?
Yeah, who that'll actually affect?
Yeah.
You got to get somebody on the downward spiral, not on the upcome, but downward when they need to start clamoring for them last dollars to make the interest rate.
What? Kenny Rogers better watch his ass.
Which one, the plastic part or the real part? Kenny Rogers, he's only about quarter real.
Well, I mean, that's true.
Like a resto mod.
Yeah. What I always wonder is, like, how do you screw up fried chicken? Didn't he have a chicken restaurant that went under? How did you screw that up?
I don't know. I think it got buried by the other 87 of them. I never had one. I never had one or saw one. The only thing I knew about that restaurant chain was that Kramer had one outside his window on Seinfeld. You remember the Kenny Rogers Roasters? And he opened the door and it's that big glaring light and he didn't get any sleep. And that's the only reference I've ever seen of Kenny Rogers. I've never seen one. I've never seen a Howard Johnson in. Except maybe in the Smokies. But that's it.
There was a Roasters in Kill, Mississippi for a minute. So where Brett Favre's from, which ain't actually a place so much as an idea. An idea of a place you don't want to be from.